everyone. I'm your lovely host, Innocent, and welcome back to Innocent's voice acting advice. Or, as we like to call it, Eva! Today's topic is home studios. To get anything remotely professional, you're going to need a home studio. A place where you can shove your mic and there's no reverb and no outside noise. Now, not all outside noise can be eliminated unless you're willing to spend a lot of money. But even then, not everything can be eliminated at times. For example, me. I live under power lines, so there will always be a low hum in my untreated audio, no matter what I do. But in post, it's really easy to get rid of because it's a very specific and low frequency. Ta-da, electricity. Now, you could get things like the whisper room or other vocal or isolation booths, but they cost a lot of money. Whisper rooms, for example, at the cheapest, go for over $3,000. These are a luxury item. They come with things such as ventilation systems, customizable colored foam, LED lights, and being fully portable. Now, if I know the internet, and I think I do, not many people have over $3,000 to just drop on something like this, especially after buying everything that you need for a decent mic setup. So today, I thought I'd share some more options for home studios. First, and possibly the cheapest option, a closet. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Easy as that. Get yourself a closet filled with clothes, preferably thick clothes like jackets and things like that, and just shove your mic right into there. Depending on how big your closet is, you might have to stand on the outside with your mic nestled in with the hangers, or you could get yourself a stool and sit in your closet with the mic right up against the clothes.
But it isn't,
I hear you say.
Then why aren't you in your closet right now?
Well, that's because my doors are mirrored sliding doors, and it would be way too much trouble for me to fix it at what it's worth. Like metal reverberates voices way too much. Like, I could fix it, true, just make it workable, but it's just way too much work and trouble. Your next option is to make portable foam soundproofing blocks. Put them behind you and in front of you while you're recording, and it dampens a bunch of the reverb. One step further, and you could just treat the whole room you're in with foam. Cancel out the corners and anything that's symmetrically parallel. If you have carpet, you don't have to worry too much about the ceiling flooring issue, but just keep it in mind. And the final option that I have for you today is to just build a booth. It doesn't have to be pretty, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. And this is what I did. The only thing I spent money on in this endeavor was to buy foam off of one of my voice acting buddies. Everything else I found lying around my house. So I first started by building the booth out of PVC pipe. I didn't have enough to make a full rectangle, but I did what I have and it'll do for now. It's stable enough to hold what I need it to hold. Plus, I duct taped a few pieces to help bring extra support to it. It's not pretty, trust me. I then lined 2 portions of my walls with foam. Since I have no tape that would stick to my bumpy walls, I used push pins. Plastic ones, to be exact. The foam's pretty thick, so I cut slots for the pins to fit through, while also still closing back around the pin in the back. Probably not the best way of doing it, but hey, it sticks. After that, I assembled the PVC piping in my room and made sure it fit. I didn't exactly measure it, so I just kind of hoped for the best, and man, I'm good. Fits like a glove. Once the skeleton was up and I was sure that it was stable, now was the time to get the fabric. I got a duvet that I never used once and that was just gathering up dust, and I placed that on the opposite side of the foam. Then I got a bunch of leftover fabric from my cosplay crafting and lined the rest of it. The top has 4 layers of fabric, the 2 sides have 2 layers of fabric, and the foam has a layer of fleece covering it. Since where I placed this booth was originally just shelves, I kept one in the booth for comfort. It's a place to place my phone for scripts and other things for ease of reading. I also installed a string of LED bat lights to the inside since those were the only battery-powered LEDs that I owned. And you know what? I recorded this whole script in this new booth. It's a little stuffy, and it gets really hot really quickly, but it gets the job done. And you know what? Because I love comparisons, let's do a few. I'll go through 3 tests, once raw and then once with a simple noise reduction. Here is my untreated room. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Here's what I used before the booth, a small box of foam that I stuck together with T-pins. Check, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. And here is the booth. Test, 1, 2. Test. Check, check, 1, 2. Test, check, 1, 2. I'm sorry for my breathing in all of them. I was out of breath. Stay hydrated, kids. No, I probably won't be using this booth for most of my videos here on YouTube, and simply sticking to the foam box due to ease and comfort for me, but I think this booth is a step in the right direction for voice acting. What I have certainly isn't perfect. You can still hear the outside world. Airplanes! But it cuts down on a lot of the reverb that I used to have. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Have any other suggestions or requests for other Eva topics? Leave them in the comments below. Or at me on Twitter, Creating Love. I'm more than happy to help to the best of my ability. This has been episode number 28 of Eva. Break a leg and go out there and voice act to your heart's content. We never speak of that. Anyway, if you liked what you just watched, feel free to click or tap here and it will take you to the latest video on my channel. Or you can let the YouTube algorithms choose a video it thinks you'll like. Magic! And of course, you can click or tap over here to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come join the cult! We're always open to new members. Anywho, I hope to see you all soon. Peace out. Bye-bye!